Hello, this is Jeff from Woods Truckin' Adventures channel. It's been a while since I've made a video, primarily because things have been real busy. I've been, I coach wrestling over the winter time, so I haven't had a chance to get out and really do anything outdoors. And I also I've been having problems with my internet connection, so even though I'm going to shoot this film today, I'm not really too sure when exactly I'm going to put it out on video. So thank you for staying with me. I appreciate all your support and your subscriptions, and hopefully as the spring rolls on and this winter weather gets past us, I'll be able to get out more and make some more videos. So today we're just out for a long day hike. We're at the Archers Fork Loop Trail in the Wayne National Forest in southern Ohio, the Marietta unit. I did my overnight trip last summer in the Wayne National Forest, and it was a different section of the Wayne National Forest, so we'll see what this has to offer. Alright, that's about it. Thanks for coming along. Okay, we are following the yellow diamonds, similar to last year's overnighter, following the yellow diamonds. And again, this is the Archers Fork Loop Trail in the Wayne National Forest. And thanks for coming along. Alright, so the sign says Great Cave. I did hike this one time before. I don't know if it was last year or the year before with my dog Zilla, and we went out about 3 or 4 miles and turned around and came back. But this is also part of the North Country Trail. This Archers Fork Loop Trail, the one half of it follows the North Country Trail, so that's where we're heading. And I remember back when that was one of the first videos I ever shot, if not the first video, was Zilla and I walking this trail, and I did it with my cell phone, old cell phone, and the picture quality was terrible. So it was one of the first things I posted, and I remember Bob 808 Knight talked about I need to go back and get some pictures of the cave, so that's what I aim to do when I get there. So alright, looks like we're going downhill, so I'll be back with you. Okay friends, this is the trail down to the Great Cave. You see it's got a guy wire, and it's really muddy and wet, but it drops down to the Great Cave. I know I promised to go down there and look in the Great Cave, but the trip down there looks pretty treacherous, and yeah, I remember going down it with my dog, and it was wet like this as well. And the cave really isn't nothing to get too excited about. It's just a recessed cave at the end of a hollow, and well, you can kind of see it. Looks like somebody had a fire down there, even though they're not supposed to have fires. Looks like there's a fire pit, and probably local partiers and whatnot. So sorry guys, but I'm going to forego going down to the Great Cave just because it's about a 50-foot drop on treacherous trail. And I'm already kind of concerned because so far this hike has been all downhill, and seeing as this is the first hike of the new year for me of any significance, I'm a little out of shape, worried about getting back up. Alright, with that said, back at you. So over the course of this off season, I kind of hem-hawed around as to whether I want to do tent camping or hammock camping, and I sort of committed to hammock camping for now, primarily because where I live in West Virginia, it's very hilly and it's really hard to find a flat spot to make camp. So in a pinch, I could throw up a hammock just about anywhere. Although part of the purpose of this trip, this day trip, is to kind of scout around locations on this trail for my next overnight adventure. So kind of twofold, just to get out and about and also to look for places to make a camp. I hope to do that today. Set up a camp and make some food, have a little trailside lunch or something. I brought the D-Power stove, and I also brought this Esbit type of stove that I got for $5 at Walmart. I want to take a look at that. Show everybody what everybody can get for $5 at Wally World. Alright, I'll be back at you. Still following the blue triangles and the yellow triangles. Thanks for coming along. Alright, this is the Irish Natural Bridge. Can't really get a good view of it. I tried to go down a little further, but as you can see, it's really steep also heading down, but right there's the bridge part. And it goes down in. It's really cool. We got a nice sign. Then over there, some rock formations. Down into that hollow. It looks like if you could get down in there, if the trail actually went down in there, there's a flat area down there. Big wide flat area. You could probably make a camp down there, but there's I looked, there's no it's just steep drop-offs. So I couldn't get down in there, but we're gonna keep looking. There was a site about, I don't know, 100 yards down the trail that was a flat spot. Looked like a camp. There was a fire ring, but no place to hang a hammock, so we trudge on. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I've been walking along through this pretty dense woodland. I think that for sure in the summertime this trail would be really hard to get through unless they keep it cleared. But you know, you can see sections where it looks like it is overgrown in summer, which was my fear last summer when I was doing the overnighter. I was originally going to come out here and do this trail, but I got thinking that it might be overgrown. So anyways, it's been a nice day out here in the woods. I'm not having much luck finding a flat spot, but once I do, I'm going to take a break, pitch my hammock, probably relax and make a meal and think about turning around and heading out. I got to get a check on the time. This whole loop is about 9.5 miles. I know for sure that I'm not going to do 9.5 miles today. But anyways, alright, speak of the devil, I just came across a fairly flat spot, so let me turn you around. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do down there. See if I can find a couple trees. Okay, YouTube, we'll be back at you. Alright, it looks like this site might hold some potential. It's relatively flat. It's off trail a little ways. There is a widowmaker there, so I will steer clear of that. but I'm only staying here for a day, for just the afternoon, not overnight. So there's another one over there and further back, but right here I think we have a decent flat spot, and I think I'm gonna try to hang between that tree and that one right there. Again, I'm only here for you know, just to hang out, relax, make a meal, and then get back on the trail and start hiking back. So I'm gonna scout down here a little ways, see if there's anything else that looks more promising a little further off the trail, but I don't think so. I think that is what it is. So alright, YouTube, I'll bring you back when I get everything set up. Okay, YouTube, here's my setup. I got my bag hanging right there. I don't know if it's going to rain or not, but I got the rain cover on it just in case. And there's my tarp. That is a Hennessy Hex Fly, the same one that I showed last summer. I really like it. It's only about the third time I've hung it, but fourth time maybe, including my demo. And then the hammock setup's a little different. Last summer you saw my Grand Truck Skeeter Beater, and you know, that was for in the summer when there's bugs. And this one is I think I showed this on another video, but this is one that my wife got me. I really like it. It's she got it off Amazon. It's Summit Camping Gear. I don't know what it costs, but I want to say it was around $40 or $50, and I really like it. It's pretty nice. It's real lightweight, and you know, I got a little underquilt here. I got the Eno Ember 2. I don't know about that one yet. It's just a beginner underquilt, so we'll see what happens with that. I'll have to keep you updated. Anyhow, that's it for now. I'm thinking it's probably going to start raining or something, so I'm going to get under here, make some dinner, and you know, try to get motivated here before the rain starts coming down. I do have a poncho, but I think I walked in about 3 or 4 miles. I don't really want to walk out in downpour rain, but I may just hunker down and drop the level on the tarp down and see what happens. I still got about 6 hours of daylight left, 6 hours of daylight, so not in a huge hurry. I think it took me in about an hour and a half, a little over an hour to walk in here. So, alright, I'm babbling. Let me get some food on. Alright, I'll bring you back then. Alright, so we're in the hammock setup. It's pretty comfy. There's my view. There's my view. Kind of in porch mode on the tarp. Just relaxing, enjoying myself. It's quiet as a mouse up here. Quiet as can be. Alright, I think this is what it's all about. Oh, shoddy camera work. Alright, YouTube. I'm gonna relax and just enjoy my time in the hammock, and eventually make myself some grub. That's about it. I'll update you a little bit. Alright, see you, bye. Alright, so I got the D-Power, and I got the titanium Toke 750, and I'm gonna make Mountain House 1 serving lasagna. So that's what we're doing, and just gonna get it fired up, and I'll bring it back when we're cooking. Alright, so the best thing about the D-Power is it's light, it's simple, it's stable, and it's fast. So no messing around, just get it done, and you know, I'm eventually going to get me a new wood stove so I can play around with that. But for backpacking trips, coming out and doing this, I don't see really any other reason to bring anything other than one of these little canister stoves. And I do have a Pocket Rocket knockoff, one of those Chinese jobbers for 10 bucks on Amazon. And you know, I don't like the way the you know, the height of it. It's kind of unsteady, and like I said earlier, I'm always on some kind of ground that's not level, and this is not level where I'm at, but it's about as level as I could find in this area. So something like this D-Power with the separate canister with a nice wide base is perfect. No problems, gets the job done very quickly. Again, that was off Amazon, the D-Power stove. I love it. I love it. It's been one of my best purchases. If it breaks, yes, I'd buy another one. Okay, with that said, I'm going to cook. And just like that, within 3 minutes, we're at a boil. I mean, you know, when you're out on a trail and you're hiking many miles, the last thing you want to do is you know, wait for your food. So I got these Olicamp pot grippers for gripping the pot, since I ended up going with the lidless design. So let me tend to this, and I'll bring it back. Just that easy. Just that easy. So while I'm out here, I thought I'd show you this. I just picked this up recently. It's a folding stove with fuel, UST products, and it comes with 8 fuel tabs, or cubes, tabs, whatever. They're not quite Esbit, but I haven't used them. But I thought I'd show you. I got this for $5. My local Walmart started carrying this. It's basically your old school Esbit stove, and it folds like so, and it comes with these fuel tabs. I get 8 of them. I don't know how they compare to Esbit, but 8 fuel tabs, and the stove for $5. I thought that was pretty good. I'm gonna get this going here in a minute and boil up some water for a brew. And I'm gonna use the Esbit just because, or I'm gonna use these fuel tabs just because it's new and I want to do a demo. So let me get that set up and I'll bring it back. So there she goes. It's got a little bit different smell to it than does the Esbit cubes when they burn. Maybe it's trioxane, I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's burning pretty good, and we'll see how long it takes to bring this to a boil. Again, I'm going to try to make a little brew. I think I have some Folgers cappuccino here in my bag, and oh yeah, I got French vanilla and double mocha. And mocha chocolate. I think we'll go with mocha chocolate. One of these things, Majiggies. It sounds good on this cool day. It's probably around 40 degrees. It's hard to dress for this trip because it's one of those days where it's kind of wet, and it's around 30. It started out, it was about 37. I think it's probably about 40 now. But when you're moving, you get hot, but when you stop, you get cold. So it was kind of hard to get the layers right. I had about 3 layers on. I ended up taking 2 off. So here in base camp, I'm a little chilly, but anyways, that's about it. So just waiting for this to boil and waiting for my lasagna to cook up, and just enjoying the morning. All right, back at you in a minute. Alright, so that didn't take too long to warm up, and the cube's still burning. I'm just going to let it burn and till it runs itself out. But not a bad little stove to carry around with you. You know, if you want to do something real quick. I definitely would not bring this. Well, there's no reason why you couldn't bring it as your only cooking source. But as I stated earlier, I prefer the D-Power, and I do like Esbit though. But I think if I'm going to use Esbit for backpacking as my only cook source, I think I'm going to get one of those really lightweight stoves that have the 3 legs on it. Rather than that, you know, that steel classic World War II era Esbit burner. So, all right. With that said, I think I'm gonna eat. My food's about done. My brew's ready. A little chocolate mocha coffee there. Warm up a little bit. All right. So I'm laying here. I'm just about ready. I've been enjoying coffee from the hammock, and I'm just getting ready to enjoy some lasagna from the hammock. Once again, here's my view. I lowered the tarp down a little bit, blocked some of the wind, but I'm just swinging away, enjoying myself. All right, YouTube. All right, so we get this camera rigged around here. Gonna try to do this. This is the first bite of the lasagna for Shane Coffee. First bite rule. Here we go. Not bad. I recommend the Mountain House lasagna. All right. So while I'm out here lounging in the hammock, I thought I'd bring along a book to kind of just take it easy. I just finished my lasagna, Mountain House meal lasagna, and started to put a few things away. I'm still sipping on my mocha, double mocha Folgers cappuccino, and I thought I'd just kick back and get as cozy as possible in the hammock. And I'm into Appalachian Trail journals, and I've had this book for a while. I think I've read it once. The first time through, it was alright, but I thought I'd give it another go, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read about Skywalker's Close Encounters on the Appalachian Trail, and kind of take it easy, and here in about, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes or so, start packing things up and start hitting the trail back to the car. I don't think I'm going to go any further on the trail, but I might. Who knows? We'll play it by ear. Okay, back at you. I should go say that if the sun would ever come out, I probably would go further on the trail since it's only around noon. But the sun's not out, and I think that I want to get back to the house at a decent time so I could take care of some things and relax. Got a bit of a cold coming on, and I'm not sure how smart it was to come out, but I kind of had to get out of the house and you know, do this for my soul more than anything. And been cooped up for so long in the house, so I thought this was needed, and it was. So with that said, be back at you. So yeah, I fell asleep in the hammock, and that was a good sign. It shows that I'm comfortable in it finally, after 2 or 3 tries. Very comfortable in the hammock this time around. But yeah, the campsite's all packed up. Just got to grab the trekking poles and get on out of here. Funny enough, the sun's just starting to peep out, so I may go up just a little bit further and see what I can see, but ultimately I'm just going to head back. It's been a good trip. I don't want to push it too far, and plus I got to go back to work tomorrow, so I want to make sure that I got plenty of recovery time. All right, Jeff from Woods Trucking Adventures, back at you. So, yeah, I'm hiking along right after I set up camp, and the funny thing is this is the furthest point that I've just passed where I set up camp today. Is the furthest point that I've come along this trail, and you get this massive steep downhill, and then you come upon these really cool rock outcroppings, and I made the comment that this would be a kind of a cool place to set up a camp, and I think probably right on top of these rocks would be a cool place if I could get up there. I'd have to check it out, but I'm gonna turn you around here and show you these rocks. These are pretty cool. Bear with me. All right, you got you turned around. Make sure the camera's tightened up. But see these rocks right here? These are really cool. And then right up there on the other side of those rocks is where that big flat spot was at, where I had my hammock up today. Just really cool. The first time I was here, the only other time I've been here, I made it down to this point with Zilla, and stopped and turned around because it had been away. So you can see the locals have wrote foul language on there, messing up the wilderness. But yeah, this is a cool trail, especially cool right now. And again, we're still on the North Country Trail section of this, but yeah, this is just a cool trail. I think Bryce Newbold hiked this with his in one of his hiking videos, and Arch Hunter 411 also did this trail, overnighter on this trail. And like I said, it's a 9-mile trail, and I'm not going to do 9 miles. In fact, I'm going to go down here a little ways and turn back around because I need to get home. But anyways, I just thought I'd show you around. All right, be back at you. This is a really cool part of the trail. Look at all these mossy rocks. North Country Trail, ladies and gentlemen, in the Wayne National Forest. Loving it. Blue blazes, rocky ground, rock outcroppings, overlook. Navigate this. Yeah, this is really pretty remote back in here. And again, I just love it. It's peace and quiet. No sound other than me. What I'm making, and I'm kind of making a lot of sound. But anyways, yeah, glad I could share this with you. Okay. Really cool. Alright, my battery life is dying, so this may very well be the last video, the last filming on this trip. But yeah, I thought those rocks are really cool, and Anyway, just give you a view around in case this is the last bit of film. The battery sign is flashing on me, so if this is the last recording video of the day, sayonara, and it's Jeff from Woods Trucking Adventures signing out. Until next time, take care out there, have fun.